Welcome back guys to our channel. So in today's video, as you've seen in the title, we are going to be modeling our milk jar or jug, whatever you want to name it. Let's get into it. So now open your scene where we last left off, which is version 5 food on barrel. So the last time we modeled our cup and the milk was inside of it. Now we're going to parent them. So select your milk and then the cup and then or the glass, I guess, and then right click and go to parent and then make an object. So now we are going to be modeling the jug, as I said. So we will be looking out for reference images. Let's go to Google and let's search milk jar, and you can see that we immediately have some results. This one looks good. So after saving, close your Chrome. Okay, so now we are going to be adding our reference image into Blender. So Shift A, let's go to the image and then reference. Go to your file and then select the milk jar and deselect the align to view. Make sure it's deselect and then hit load the reference image. Now RX and then 90. We're going to grab it on the Y-axis to the front side. And now, what is the closest shape? Well, it's a cylinder, since it's circle at the bottom and also on the top, so we will be using a cylinder. So we are going to grab it on the Y and then grab it down here and scale it up. So as Shift said, and this can help you to scale it without touching the Z-axis. So select the cylinder. I'm going to rename it as milk jug. So now select your milk jar and then go to the edit mode. Let's add some loop cuts, like maybe 5. Let's go to the extra mode, the vertex selection. Now we are just going to shape our jug. So we will be using the basic keys like S and G. So scale this up and make sure you don't have proportional editing, of course. So I'm going to scale it up, move it here. Make sure when you're scaling, don't scale on X, because if you're going to scale on X, it's going to be like an oval shape. So just hit S without anything else. But when you hit G, then hit X. So when you're about here, you are going to scale this up first of all, and then grab it down until here, because we need it to be under this line. Now on the handle, we can see we have another line here. Let me just grab this to the top so we won't mess around with that, and also this. And let's add a loop cut over here where this is the line. Scale this up, and another loop cut for this line. Scale this up and keep on modeling the same way you were doing. Now let's add another loop cut and scale this up. And just keep on modeling. So now we're almost at the top, and do the same to this. Now we can rotate this one and scale it up like this. I'm going to grab this here and this part to the top. Okay, so now you are going to go to the face select mode, select this face X and then faces. Now it's time to make that face. So go to the vertex select, and this is the middle. So enable proportional editing and grab it to the top first, and then you are going to rotate it on the y-axis. So this is how mine turned out. Yours might be different, but I guess mine is fine for me. That was going up, but I want mine to go down since this is up, and this will be better. And so hit A, right click, and then subdivide. Now select the jar, go to the modifiers and add in a subdivision surface like this. Increase the level of viewport. Let's add in a solidify modifier to give it some thickness. Right click and shade smooth. I guess I already did that. So I have this crease, and I'm just going to be fixing that. Maybe you don't have it. So I guess that's fine since we also have that crease and we have it also here. I added a few more since when I was modeling, so that's good for me. Now it's time to make the handle. Go to the face select mode, and if we come here, you can reselect the upper ones. So select the upper ones and then hit E to extrude out, of course. And I forgot to tell you to double, maybe even do it 3 times to make it look thick. And I'm just going to do this and then E to extrude, S to scale down, E again, grab, E, rotate, grab, E, rotate, and grab. Okay, so now I'm almost about to reach the end, and you are going to select the same faces, which are these. Make sure they're facing the this one, and then do okay, so then do F3 and then search bridge loop, and it should bring you this. And like that, we have finished the handle ending. And we can, if we do this, looks good. And we can delete the image now. I'm going to increase the solidify modifier a bit. Now we're going to grab it on the table. So scale it down. Let me just do this origin to geometry and grab it down. Save. I forgot to say. It's version 5, so we're going to rename it as version 6. We will be adding the milk, so select your jug and then right click, and we are going to be selecting the faces as we did to our glass. I'll do it until here, so Shift D, of course, right click, P, and then selection. Rename it as milk and scale it. Select your milk and I renamed it wrong. Okay, so scale this down. Rename this as milk and the jug as jug. So select the milk now, and then go to the edge selection mode, select the very first edge, and then hit F. So like this we have our milk. You can hit I. Right click, select your milk and then the jug, right click, parent, and then parent, and then object. So I hit A, right click, set origin to geometry, and well, this is the end of our tutorial of modeling the jug and the milk inside. So I hope you enjoyed this, and in the next video or session we will be adding the materials and the textures. So thank you for watching and coming to the end with me, and I hope you enjoyed, and bye.